What's up, big dogs? Colt Nichols to HRC Honda. Little bit of a shocker here. Apparently, basically in a roundabout way, took Ken Roczen's spot, but that's just because Ken Roczen, technically, he was like the one that didn't want to carry on with the contract because Honda was trying to have that stipulation in there where Roczen couldn't race any of the World Supercross, which is absolutely bullshit. But now Tomac's over there racing, so it's like this big crazy ass thing. But that's not even what the video's about. Stay on track, 420 boy. Okay, so Colt Nichols, I've been like wondering what's been going down with him, you know, past when did he win that Supercross title? Like 2000, what was that, 2021, or was that last year? And then he broke both his arms this year. Is that what it was? I think so. But bro, this should go to tell you how quick, even if you're a 250 Monster Energy AMA Supercross champion, okay, we're not just talking about race winner, you know, up near the front, you know, fastest qualifier. We're talking about champion. Motherfucking champ, bro. Pop some champagne in the tub, bro. Like, can you believe somebody can get to that level and then all it really takes is them to have some sort of injury, or, you know, we go like a year or two without really hearing their name very much, and then all of a sudden it's like they're totally forgotten about. Totally forgotten about. I feel like Colt Nichols was just like nobody was even talking about the guy. I mean, it was crazy. But I guess HRC Honda kind of saw that opportunity there. The cards must have just fell right in place in a certain kind of way. And yeah, so we are going to get to see what Colt Nichols can do on a 450. He only has the one Supercross championship, right? So kind of crazy. You would definitely think that, like, with everything that Justin Cooper has done, he's kind of at more of a level. Certainly Jet Lawrence is at more of a level than Colt Nichols is. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to see Nichols sort of move up to the 450 that way. But that is the interesting thing about this, is you obviously have Jetty Lawrence coming up, okay? He's going to be on the 450 and outdoors in 2023. I think that's sort of the plan. So it's kind of like Nichols, I think, is getting a bit of a shit end of the stick here a little bit, because it's like they couldn't have signed him anymore. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the articles and stuff, how long or what kind of contract he has or whatever. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments down below, but I don't think he's signed for any more than Supercross, because then you'd obviously have Sexton and then Jet Lawrence coming up. So it would be like Sexton, which was obviously bad to the bone in outdoors this year. They obviously want him to be racing outdoors. I guess that depends on how good Sexton does in Supercross, and he may decide not to race it. I could not believe Sexton not racing outdoors next year, though. With how good he did this year, nah, bro, no way. And with World Supercross and all that, I bet all these boys are racing both this year. Not World Supercross, I meant to say Super Motocross. There we go. World Inaugural Super Motocross Monster Energy Cup Straight Rhythm Dirt Sickle Racing. Okay, that's it. Okay. But anyways, my point being is, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sexton and Jet Lawrence on that HRC Honda 450 in 2023 outdoors. So unless they're just going to have three people all of a sudden for Nichols, really hard to believe they would do that unless Nichols literally won like a main event or two this next season. Which that's really hard to believe, that coming back from injury like that. I don't even think Nichols had the chance to like get his feet back on the ground on a 250 like after those injuries. And so it's kind of like Nichols just going straight from that 250 Supercross championship straight into the 450 class in a way. But Nichols didn't really do too hot in outdoors. I know even right after his Supercross championship, he just could not do anything in outdoors. Even when, I think that was even last year. Did them boys win in 2020? I don't know. I get my years mixed up a little bit nowadays. The world is crazy, bro. So, shit, I don't know if it's, touchdown in 96. I don't know if it's 1996. But, it will be interesting to see Nichols on the Honda. I think, he's got potential, obviously. Nichols was definitely wicked fast on that Star Yamaha. Like, when he was on, I mean, he had a lot of good racecraft. Nichols been around for a minute, you guys remember hearing his interview where he talked about, like, he used to go out to, what was it, Paula or something like that? One of those California motocross tracks, right? He used to go out there and, like, get out there and get behind the Star Yamaha dudes when they were out there testing, and he would be, like, running faster lap times than them, like, beating them. They couldn't keep up with him, whatever. And he actually got his Star Yamaha deal that way. Basically being like a privateer dude at the local track, and then Star Yamaha coming out there testing, and him getting out there kind of showing how fast he could go. So Nichols is no stranger to, not necessarily having the perfect, like, Adam Cianciarulo come up. He's had to kind of work for it in different ways, so he understands the game, okay? He understands, how cutthroat motocross is and all those kind of things. So, I don't know. Maybe he's got, at least he does have some kind of opportunity. There for a minute, I was like, holy shit, if Star Yamaha doesn't keep Nichols, like, what is he going to do? And now we've got Christian Craig on the Husqvarna. Team's pretty loaded up right now, bro. Teams are pretty loaded. And I actually think Colt Nichols, didn't he pull out of World Supercross because he got this deal with HRC Honda? I'm pretty sure that's what went down. But yeah, my predictions for Colt Nichols on the 450, like, maybe gets a couple of top fives, but again, it's going to be pretty stacked again. So what does this mean? Does this mean that it's almost like it's a situation of Colt Nichols, I don't think is going to be able to prove enough on the HRC Honda to like stay on it without Sexton and Lawrence. You know what I mean? He's not going to be able to stay on it unless they have a third rider, which they never really do that. But like them doing that, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because it's almost like Nichols is proving himself, trying to prove himself enough in 2023 Supercross to be able to get like another factory ride, like a Husky ride or a gas ride or something like that for 2023 outdoors. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Interesting to see this choice. I think it definitely shocked us all a little bit. We were expecting Roczen to obviously continue to race in 2023 Supercross for Honda, but wow, now he's on a YZ250, floating off into paradise. Yeah, crazy times, man, but either way, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. I'll see you boys on that next one. Later, dudes.